Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cinderblockboys are alive. Cinderblockboys are alive.
I think. Let me look. According to my own fucking channel, I'm not quite live yet. I'm working someone down your Kiwi Farms.
Kiwi Farms.
Quite funny. Why is this? Where's my fucking copy stream link? Here we go.
Just paste this up here.
Yeah. After hours with the Cinderblockboys. Hell yeah. Okay,
I don't want After Hours is just gonna be background noise, by the way. Because I need to finish this game. I need to finish Liza P.
I've nearly finished it, but I've got like 2 bosses to do. So we're just gonna sort of stick After Hours on as background noise.
Please tell me, by the way, if one thing is too loud or
One thing is too quiet. I'm gonna stick on a random After Hours.
I don't think I'm gonna put the longest one on. I want a more recent one. I want to find a more recent one. What game? Lies of P. Yep, Lies of P. Lies of P. I did the Corrupted Parade Master. Went to the new area. It was like right before the Alchemist's base, and
yeah, that was it.
I stopped playing after that because I got busy. I do need to. I need to look up the
Boss order because I'm pretty sure I've missed some optional bosses. And my thing is, God, I can't just like ignore them. So I need to go back to the areas.
Shit. Maybe I shouldn't have gone live just yet. Maybe I should have actually
done a bit of this. I was gonna title it "It's Just That Easy."
Show how easy it is to just turn on a stream and start streaming, but well, here we are. Cinderblocks up demons. Yep, true. Let's get some Cinderblocks in chat. Let's get some Cinderblocks to 7722 Reseda Boulevard. I don't know if anyone in this stream at the minute is following the Patreon. But if there's anything Cinderblock related on the Patreon, which I don't think there is, feel free to let me know. Send it my way. It's some 2023 After Hours. Which one is the shortest one? With special guest Perry Caravello. I mean, if Perry comes on an After Hours, there's a good chance it's like dead. We will put it on because it's less than an hour.
Tom, shut this down because I got to talk to you privately, please. Tom!
Randy in the Moon.
Soviet Goat 69.
I do have to actually talk to the real Randy. I'll tell you more about that at a later date. But
I'll stick it in theater mode. Cinderblocks off Amazon for slingshot ammo.
To say the least. Forgive me for not being more elaborate on that. But anyway,
I'm kicked from the Patreon.
Say, thanks everybody. I had a really weird week, so
if you're
I'm not going to sit
associated with detractor content, you are banned from Patreon.
And, it's exactly what I've done. So, but I did want to give you a little teaser. So I put it up on Patreon today.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the Cinderblockboys.
It's about 20 minutes. It's a phone call.
Everyone fucking gets
from our Patreon, which you should all sign up for. But Perry called me on Friday right after the stream, very similar to this. when he darts off to the bank, he called his cousin Mark.
Why do this?
Because Mark's Perry's
I can't see
accountant,
chat
Mark
otherwise.
handles all of Perry's.
Actually, no, I can just do this.
Funds from PCL and manages his stuff.
That's the pop-out chat
he
button.
Called him in a panic, and of course, Mark is like, Mark doesn't watch every second of the stream. He, whatever.
Okay, we might need to shrink this.
He was kind of like, "What the hell are you talking about, Perry?" So I thought I'd play that as just
shrink this like
it just kind of plays into things that were going on the stream tonight, and also from Friday, and also it's a good teaser for Patreon. If you're not on Patreon, do me a favor.
It's just in plug-in the Patreon. I'm kicked simply for associating with your. Yep, that's usually how it goes.
And of course, this stream will be on Patreon tomorrow. I always get
usually how it goes. There we go. Like, hey, I can see the after hours. Let me know if anything is too loud or too quiet or
for many reasons.
You can't hear one thing over the other because there's like 3 different audio channels here.
Dear Tom, I have a new question. Does Perry ever get
you've got Tom fucking waffling on about whatever shit he's waffling on about.
Well, yes, sometimes he does. I think
you've got me.
Very interesting
but please let me know as well if I miss anything in the after hours that might be
there was 2 Perrys, and they shifted about halfway.
Might be good.
Perry was actually
I don't think there's going to be much.
Like,
to be honest.
that pitch, I thought he was going to scream at the top of his lungs when
I might stick it in fucking
to cover his face in peanut butter.
I might stick it in 1.25 speed.
And then he was very reasonable about it, and then he snapped at some point.
I've like fully forgotten how to play this game as well.
He is. He's doing a lot better. Thank you for asking. He got a much better diagnosis than originally.
This is not an after-hours focused stream. Jesus Christ!
Kept in your thoughts
I want like
it's a lot better
some
than it
viewer
was
retention
when
at the
I
very
first
least.
So
Lies of P is the central focus. Just while I beat the game.
That was interesting. Well, not interesting is a poor choice of words. It was.
I don't actually know where I'm going in this area, so.
But yeah.
Brilliant. He's not got a fucking clue.
So really
he's the DSP, the DSP of modern gaming.
The stream on Friday, and the only setup required here is on Friday's stream.
I thought I pressed L1 there.
Sister-in-law Amy saying that she found his secret savings account. That
I've forgotten how
drain it.
long my weapon is compared to the terrain.
Mark's Perry's cousin, who again is his accountant.
I answered the phone.
Then after that call, he called me. So I received this call about 20 minutes after we went over there on Friday. I'm gonna play it here. It's on our Patreon. But there's so many other things on our Patreon. You're gonna love it when you sign up.
You're gonna love the Patreon, guys. Everybody needs to go and pay for the Patreon. You don't. Is he bringing Perry now?
I just got off the phone with my cousin Mark. He doesn't know what the fuck I was talking about that fucking high desert whore.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? She was just on the stream today, making a remark saying
I am really rusty.
My
Holy
savings
shit.
account. What in the fuck is going on?
Okay.
This fucking cunt found my savings account now? You better not have found anything.
Hold it, back up a second.
She found my savings account, she said? Dude, that's my savings for PCL. If she fucking found this PCL savings account and hacked into the PCL savings account, dude, I am fucked.
I am fucked.
Do you get or understand what this fucking high desert whore is up to? Because man, it is scaring the fucking
The high desert whore has found my savings account.
PCL savings, that's my retirement money. That's the money to buy a house with.
Does Perry even know how to access his own savings account? That's an interesting point to know.
That's my retirement money. Did she fucking found this fucking account out?
I know.
I don't even have access to that account. How does she?
What's going on, first of all? And I know all about it, Perry, because guess what? I'm the guy who set it up for you.
Is there a fucking boss right here?
I know you did, and thank you. But fuck, man,
Christ,
I
there
don't
is.
need the whole fucking world to know how much money I have or anything more about my fucking savings account. shit.
The whole world doesn't know. The whole world doesn't know.
Oh,
I
is
don't
this
know
just
where
the
you
black
get that from.
rabbits? I feel like this is just going to be the black rabbits.
Desert fucking whore. My sister-in-law, Amy Liberante, Brian's
It is.
fucking
It is.
wife,
It is. It is. It is black
just
rabbits.
made a remark.
Because we
saying
killed
she
their brother
found my savings
fucking
account,
way earlier in the game.
and she's gonna fuck me and leave me only
they're not happy.
$1.34. Dude, you better fucking seal this shit up, change banks or something, because this bitch is gonna fucking ruin us. That's also why I called Mark, and he's supposed to be the one supposed to be managing that account. And that's why he spoke to me like I was fucking out of my mind. Mark talked to me like I was out of my fucking mind. Like he didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Like I'm a fucking crazy guy. He does that to me sometimes, and it pisses me off.
Hold on a second. We've only been off the air for about 20 minutes. Did you call him the second the stream was over?
Yeah, I called him up immediately when the stream ended, and I said, I told him that he's fucking up with this fucking Amy bullshit. I
will never like boss fights that have like multiple enemies in.
My fun. What the fuck's going on, man? I got into his face, and then he comes back on the phone with me like I'm
It's just
crazy.
not fun to me.
He goes, I don't know what in the fuck you're talking about. You're speaking English.
Who wants to watch
And I
this
said,
guy?
Amy, the fucking bitch, the fucking thief, the lying fucking cunt bitch, high desert whore. That's what I'm talking about.
What did he say after that?
He stalled, and then I go, hello, and then he says, Amy? He says, yeah, he goes, we haven't spoken to Amy in years. I said, boy, are you fucking stupid. She's on the stream almost every fucking
The Spectre's
stream.
doing more fucking
And then
work
she
than I
was
am.
in my face telling me that she's gonna find my bank funds, and then she said just a couple minutes ago that she found my bank funds, and that she's gonna leave me $1.34 like she did to us at that mom's bank account at B of A. God damn it. Then Mark goes, she can't do that. She got no ability to do that. Then I says, boy, are you a motherfucking moron? She's a fucking hacker. She's thieving everybody. She's fucking over everybody. She's robbing all of us.
What did he say after that?
He hung up the phone on me, and he first he says, go take a nap, and then he hangs up the phone. I'm like,
This is fun.
whoa, what the fuck is going on here now? I'm supposed to be taking care of my PCL fund.
Who wants to watch this guy break up?
Disgusting, gross, abusive, demoralizing remarks that come into the stream. He's the one that takes care of that account. And now I got my cunt bitch whore fucking sister-in-law hacking it.
Yeah, stupid pig.
Give Mark a break.
Give Mark a break about this. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about he's a little overwhelmed. He does a lot for you, okay? So just maybe chill out a little bit and think of something else.
I'm gonna fire his ass. And then get a real account who's gonna fucking protect me from this high desert motherfucking whore. This bitch is out to rob us. I don't want it to fucking happen. You get it?
I get it. I get
Fucking
it.
thief.
I get that you're
Tired
upset.
of this crap.
I get it. First of all, firing Mark.
I've just watched the coffin
Forget
burst.
about that.
Together.
Second of all,
Jesus Christ.
second of all, maybe Mark didn't have a bad idea. Maybe you should lay down and take a nap.
You know, fuck you too. I'm firing your fucking ass as well. I'm tired of this garbage. Alright? Do you not get what this fucking bitch is all about? She's already stole my stream. She's out to fucking destroy my life. She's out to ruin us. Not just me, us. God damn it, I'm just fucking tired of this shit.
Okay, I get it. I get it. All right, listen. When was the last time you heard from Amy, like, face to face or on a
Sorry,
phone
I'm
call or
really,
something
like-
that wasn't on the stream?
I'm really trying to lock in.
Number one, since my mom died, in that little backyard barbecue at Brian and Amy's place up in fucking Fort Hill.
What backyard barbecue was this?
Seen them and spoke to them.
What backyard barbecue was this? Like, when was this?
My mom and
I think it's done. I think we're done.
Okay, so 2008.
Maybe not. What the fuck was that?
2008 or 2009?
2009.
Okay.
He's down.
And were things cordial before they did the bank account stuff, right?
Yeah, it was cordial on that day, but it was cordial to
Fuck me sideways, man.
make it look like
Check
Mom's
Discord when you
dead,
get a
okay,
chance.
everybody's crying
This
and
is tight.
shit,
This is
and
disgusting,
being all
gross,
loving and this
demoralizing.
and that and this. But let me get to
Is that Brennan?
the
Is that Brennan?
the funeral.
Shit,
Yeah,
I
July
can't believe I've
13th,
just fumbled.
2009.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
July
things were,
13th,
that's the last time you
2009.
saw either one of them in person.
I don't really think it matters whether it's a black screen or not.
And
but-
what was the relationship up to that
It's really
point
fucking
with
annoying.
Amy? Like, how long had Brian been married to her? Like, what?
Okay, I don't even know how to get
remember
back
when they
there,
got
by the way.
married.
I don't have any shortcuts. Like, I've just
I don't have.
accidentally stumbled upon the entire Black Rabbit family. They're all dead, right?
But,
So,
they've been together.
right?
Since
You almost
from
had.
the
Yeah, he was
racetrack.
literally like 2 shots away from
That's where
dying.
They met at Willow Springs. No.
I really fucking
Yeah,
hate the fights
yeah.
where. If I wasn't
Yeah,
using the
yeah,
Spectre, I
child.
guarantee you, by the way.
They named them Race.
Okay, but
Um,
anyway, my point is, how was the relationship with her up to that
Yeah, if I
point
wasn't
where you're
using the
at Spectre? Was
Spectre,
it
I
cordial,
guarantee
or
you,
was it
I would have fucking died
early
long
on?
It
ago.
was cordial. It was cordial.
Because
We all got along until my mom died.
it's not like one of them stands at the
Until she-
side. Like, they all just attack at
So my
once.
mom was
became-
approved. Yeah. Yeah, we all got along
I
until
don't
my
get hit
mom
by this
passed
thing.
away.
No.
And what, she was a hospice
And
nurse?
then they
I do if I don't know where the
and
fuck
then
I'm
my
going
And
now.
then Amy played as the hospice nurse
With the panic
for my
rolling.
mom's funeral. Yeah.
What do you mean
That's
played
when
a
everything
hospice nurse? She wasn't legitimately a hospice nurse? I thought that's what she did.
She said she was.
But
I don't
I'm
know
sure that fucking
how,
boss is weak to
how
fire,
true
so.
that is or not. She said she was. She did the hospice.
And then she
Who
got
wants to watch
and
this
she got
guy
the-
right up?
and she got your mom to sign off.
Yeah, at the bank.
Something about the will.
Yep.
And then, okay, now since that incident, obviously you took them to court. And
Right.
what was the result of that? I don't think that went your way.
No, it didn't.
Okay. So since that, did you ever
One of
see
them's
them
nearly
in
dead
court,
already.
or
I
was
can't
it,
move.
I saw Brian.
Yeah,
at the
awesome. Trap me
courthouse.
behind the fucking greatsword.
And that was the last time you saw them.
Yep. That was it.
Obviously, you've had some trials and tribulations with this woman.
True. Now that I started PCL and being successful and making
it's
a
her.
living
She's
for
nearly dead.
myself, making money, who comes out of the woodwork? Well, my brother Brian and his fucking
There we go.
lying bitch whore thieving wife Amy. The two of them, man, all of their entire life, in my life, all they want to do is just fucking ruin us. Just fucking thievingly ruin us. From my mom's will funds.
I think it's because I literally just expunged all my fable on her straight away. What stream did you miss yesterday? It was just some like normal PCL stream, normal above board PCL stream with no detractor memes or anything like that. No bricks were sent.
Take my stuff. That's why I didn't just go straight to the Lancaster Police Department. I went straight to the FBI.
Okay, so he just like
I figured the FBI is the top notch.
can't fucking move. He just spawns unconditionally, like.
You know, police department, because the local PD doesn't do squat, but the FBI is supposed to do everything. What did they do? Oh, they couldn't handle it. They just
Oh,
gotta
you
go
fucking
local.
freak.
Oh, fuck that. I don't know what to say anymore. You know, that's why this bitch gets away with all these fucking things. Because even the FBI doesn't want to touch her. They say it's a family matter. And now I don't have my fucking Instagram account. Why? Because she or people that she deals with hacked my account. I'm not gonna blame the Russians. I'm gonna blame her.
We'll look into see if we can get that back, Barry. But to be honest, I think you were at a point where you needed a little bit of a break from it anyway. Don't you agree?
Whatever.
Listen, what do you want me to do about the situation?
What can we do? I want Amy.
I thought I blocked that, but apparently not.
Ryan, Liberante, to go behind bars for as long as we can keep them behind bars. That's what I want done.
Okay. Do you know of any crimes that they might be up to? I mean, you kind of alluded to the fact that your brother is kind of sketch. Both brothers, honestly, are kind of sketchy with their, scams and things like that. Other than the things that she said.
Brian sold a
I'm
boat
panic
in Arizona
guarding now,
from,
fuck.
from a client. And when my dad saw that boat out in front of the house, he lost his fucking mind. Brian doesn't have a place to hide it, so where does he take the boat? Right in front of their own home. Then Brian gets arrested and goes to jail for, I think, 2 or 3 years. 3 years.
Okay. I think you told me that. This is when he was a kid, right? Or a teenager or something?
No, God, no. It was after my auto accident.
Well, I don't know how old he was. So how old was he?
6 years older than me. I was like 20,
Oh, are you taking the piss? This is officially like concrete currency is a hilarious comment. I was here for the DSP bricking, but the gate code couldn't be found.
Mid-80s, he was in his 20s, right? Okay, early
I don't think bricks are getting sent to Phil.
Okay, so whatever. Let's say he was in his early 20s or mid-20s.
It was funny to talk about.
So he stole a boat.
I think if bricks got sent to Phil, he would genuinely implode.
Right.
How long was he in jail for?
Yeah, I didn't realise. I'm pretty sure.
I believe 3 years.
I think we have the gate code for Phil's place, but not Villa La Paloma. Or the other way around.
Stealing a boat? That's harsh.
Well, no.
So,
Either
way, I think it is Phil's place that has the gate code. We've got the gate code for Phil's place. It's like 2662 or something like that.
My father
it's
had a place
hella worth to just jump down here.
in
Where's the fucking
Redondo
door?
Beach.
Yeah.
I believe it was Redondo. No, wait.
Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. The stairs, I mean.
It was my dad, myself, and my nephew Michael.
I can't believe I fucking lost that fight.
To Phoenix to get the BMW 323
the thing is, this is like
house.
this is the most times now I've died to any boss in Lies of P, and of course it's like the fucking the multiple enemies at the same time.
So
jeez Louise. Okay.
Yeah,
so okay, but aside from that, that was in his 20s. Like, has he had other dalliances with the law? You know, has he been on the wrong side of the law? Other than that,
I have no clue. I have no idea.
Okay. What about Amy?
The three
Does
of
she have
them.
a criminal background that you know of?
Again, I don't know anything about it.
Shit.
Really?
I know nothing about that woman. All I know is that I believe
The three of them take it upon themselves to focus my spectre.
And now my nephew Race teaches people how to drive race cars at the raceway.
How do you know that?
He was when he was a young
Don't know
kid,
who's who because it doesn't
Brian
like.
got him into laid out go-kart racing.
No, but how do you know that he teaches now?
It doesn't just outright tell you, yeah, this is the girl, this is one of the boys.
And he was like fucking, I think 9 or 10 years old. It was like my nephew was named Ray.
Wants to watch this guy break apart.
Learn how to race, to be a race car driver, and to teach race car driving. Bam!
Right.
They brought him up to be, and that's exactly what he is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, so listen.
nasty act.
Listen. As far as this stuff goes, don't bother Mark. Okay, if you have concerns about Amy and hacking into your finances, and I understand it.
We need to sort of like.
He's deadly fucking serious. Of course.
Okay, I understand there's concerns.
Dude, listen to me. Please. My PCL savings account must not ever get hacked.
I get it.
I repeat, my PCL savings must never, ever get hacked. I told Mark, I said, look, I said, think like Jack Janis used to, our attorney when I was a young kid. We always used independent banks. for legal stuff. So let's get the fucking savings account away from Chase. So that my sister-in-law wouldn't know where the hell to go. So then let her think that I only use Chase Bank.
All right, let's put the brakes on for a second. Let's not bother Mark with this again, and let's just see how things go. Because, you know, here's the deal with banks, okay? Unless you, personally, now you've been guilty of this yourself, okay? So a couple of times where you've been allegedly hacked, where you've lost funds, when we pull back the layers of it and investigate a little bit, you're the one who did it.
Yeah, he's done.
You gave these people access, like, mistakenly. Now, I'm not saying that you gave it willingly.
That was the stupid fucking move I made with that girl.
Right.
That was the dumbest.
I'm not even talking about
shit. There was a
I'm talking about
bit behind him, but
when you really got
whatever.
Because the people were claiming to be from
The Black Rabbit
Microsoft
Brotherhood
or whatever,
is
and you're
fucking
giving
done.
the whole farm away on the phone. Obviously.
Concrete currency is a
But I think
hilarious
you know
comment.
better
Yeah, I
now.
think concrete currency is probably one of the funnier comments
so
that I think I've seen in a
that,
while.
but banks have protections, okay? You're protected from, unless you're, the only thing that they can't
This
protect you
rank
from
is
that's
so
a gray area is if you
fucking
literally like wire transfer
Sleepy.
somebody's
He's
money
put him into sleep is what he's doing.
internationally, because that takes like serious effort. Like I actually saw something pop up on like YouTube.
Let's go
or something
level
like that.
up.
There was a story about somebody that was actually a Chase account where they got hacked. They didn't get hacked. They got basically a text alert sent to their phone, and they said, "Hey, this is Chase. You need to
level up
call
once.
us right away."
I'm not sure what the
obviously
soft
now
map
you
is.
know if you see that on your phone, you know that's BS because Chase isn't going to do that. Okay. But anyway, this woman called them and they said, "Hey, your account's been compromised. We need to shift your money to another overseas account just to protect it." Now, listen, if I heard this, if like a lot of people heard this, it'd be like, "This is ridiculous." Right now, if somebody called you and said they were from Chase, or you called a number thinking it was Chase, and they say, "Hey, you got to transfer all your money internationally," what would you say to that?
Let me call you right. Give me your phone number again, and I'll call you right back.
Okay. Well, you should just hang up the
Yeah.
phone, period. But
No,
okay, that's good.
I
And you-
want your phone number. I'll call you up and I'll ask you about it, and then I'll call her back.
Okay. Now, what if you didn't get me on the phone? What if you got my?
I don't know if I've
voicemail?
done it.
Did you wait to hear from me?
I'd have to hear from you first, or forget about it.
Okay. All right. Good.
Because
Because
he's a
that's
stalker, I
a
assume
scam.
you get his
I'm just gonna
mask.
tell you.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
get the
scam.
owl doctor mask.
So in this woman's case, she went through this whole process where she transferred her Chase checking account, whatever it was, checking or savings, and I think it was something like $15,000. Okay, which is
We haven't
a lot of
done it.
money. And
I don't know where he is though.
wire transferred it to this place, and turns out it was a complete scam. And then she goes to Chase looking for like, "Hey, how come you didn't protect me?" And they were like, "Well, listen, you went through a lot of steps to do this." So
I think
in this case, they didn't reimburse her because she went through so many steps. But again, it does, because these scammers, what they do is they bamboozle people, like older people who are more naive. People
I would like to see Tom fall for a
I've trained
simple
you pretty
scam.
well to,
because he gives the whole,
that are out
"Oh,
there.
how are you falling for these scams,
Right,
Perry?"
so anyway, my point
sort
is,
of bravado.
barring that
But I think it'd be
situation,
really funny if it were to
in
happen to
most
Tom as well.
cases, if like your credit card gets dinged for, some other person gets a hold of your credit card and charge, you're protected from that. They'll take care of that, and they'll refund you, and they'll issue you your card. And with a bank account, if there's like, withdrawals that you didn't authorize, or Mark doesn't authorize in this case, they're going to notify him, or they're going to notify him.
I hope I
or
can get to the
you,
owl doctor this way.
and
For
they'll
you,
say,
right?
"Hey, did you authorize this?" So I think the bank itself protects you on a baseline level, so you don't have to worry about that, okay? At least for now.
Okay.
What are you doing? What's all that noise?
I'm organizing some things over like on the floor.
He's organising his desk during stream
Talk
hours.
about something important.
Sure. Let me use
Okay, you called me
toilet
about
right now.
this.
You want me to, let me use the toilet right now.
Do you know what I've done?
And I will keep talking to you.
I've stupidly gone fucking
It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to be invited on this.
No,
trip.
it's not. It's not a pleasure.
forward after the boss area instead of going before it.
The bowl and peeing on the side of the bowl.
the next area.
You don't hear me.
You know what? That's what a gentleman does. That's a gentleman move.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's through here. I need to go.
I don't want to make it noisy. So.
Yeah. Okay, listen. What I'm going to say is just enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Let's not
How
worry
does
about
Tom's
anything
audio
with
quality
your- I
end
think
up
your
sounding
account's
worse when
in
he's on the
good
phone
hands.
with
Those are the
Perry?
If you say that, then
Are they
thank
talking
you.
about? No,
I do.
God, this is
I do. Okay,
2023,
if
bro.
there's
This is
anything- if
way
anything
too
pops
early
up
for
on
any
the radar,
Cinderblockboys.
He'll let us know, and we'll figure it out. Okay, but you're protected. Okay. All right.
Thank you. That's what I want to hear.
All right.
I need to
I
hear
will
on
talk to you
because-
later.
Life is short,
Okay.
and life in
I will-
crime, all I can do is keep plugging
go-
away.
Now I'm going to go snowboarding. Okay. Leaving
That's
now.
really funny, sir.
Okay.
Goodbye, Perry.
All right, man. Talk to you
I
later.
don't know how to open that door.
Bye-bye.
So that's from our collection of many Patreon.
Oh, it was a Patreon call.
calls.
That's why.
That was from Friday. And if you join Patreon, there's literally thousands upon thousands of hours of examples
That
like
just
that of stuff
didn't-
that's just supplement.
You think Tom understands what
supplementary,
humor is?
to,
Absolutely fucking not.
the streams. So
Absolutely
there's that.
not.
But I want to stay along because I just got a call from
Tom
Perry, so
understood
I'm gonna
what
take it
humor
here on the-
was.
well, I
Perry
did take it, I'll
Caravella
just
Live
put him
would
on
be
hold,
more
so I'm gonna
funny
talk to
and
Perry
less.
right now, and we'll see
Less
what's going on.
Perry. You need
Hello?
to do this.
Perry?
You need to do this right now.
Okay, I'm
Bird
on the
brain.
air. So what's going on? I called you and you didn't answer.
Yeah, I just walked in from the bank. Thank God that fucking bitch didn't hack my account
So everything's okay?
It was a butterfly.
today.
Okay. Did you have time to take a shower, or did you dart out with?
Yeah, I still got all that fucking peanut butter and shit on my body.
So you drove to the bank with peanut butter and birdseed
With
on your.
all that shit on me, yes.
How would you have explained that if you got pulled over?
I do a stream, and this is part of the stream.
Like the officer pulled it. Excuse me, sir. Whoa. What's going on with that? Like what's all?
Yeah, I know. I would explain it, but then I would also explain my sister-in-law too.
Okay, so let's role
Yeah.
play. I'm the officer. I pull you over. Let's say you
You're
didn't.
not
It's
the
funny if
officer.
Perry
We're
ends
not
up
gonna
falsely
roleplay.
reporting his sister-in-law
I'm
to the
fucking fed up
police. But if you send a Cinderblock to his house, that's not funny.
Her sarcasm, her bullshit. We gotta end this.
The owl doctor
fucking
is in
garbage
here.
now.
Okay, well hold on a second,
Fucking now.
sir.
Over and out.
Sir, hold on a second. You made a
This might be a
left-hand turn.
difficult
You didn't
fight
put your
'cause
signal
of
on. Whoa, what is that all over
Just
your
how
face, sir?
small the area is.
It's called
Ah,
peanut
this
butter
is still
and
bleeding.
bird
Trust
seed.
me.
Why is peanut butter and birdseed
He's
all
got
over
some
your
Because I
buttons,
face?
do
mate.
a stream, and this is stupid
No
stream
vital sign.
with stupidity and
You must be
ignorance and
dead.
garbage
I'll
to fucking
dispose
make
of
me
you
look like a
properly.
goddamn motherfucking moron. Yeah, excuse me for swearing, officer, but yes, okay?
Where are you on your way to, sir?
Home,
Where are you coming from?
the bank,
Why were you going
checking
to?
my account to make sure it's still legit, rather than being stolen by my demonic, demented, evil, satanic worshiping, thieving, garbage.
Well, what are you talking about, sir? Who's looking to rob you? Is this a report I need to make?
Law is out to fucking take over my life.
Who's your sister-in-law?
Amy Liberante. Yeah, write that in your
Fucking
file,
bastard.
okay? 'Cause she needs to go to jail. Today, tonight, and for the next fucking 50 years.
Okay, sir,
Go to jail.
I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the vehicle.
In my judgment
What?
as
I
a
didn't do
doctor,
anything wrong.
all should
I
end
just need to
while
take a
they're
little
still
sobriety
human.
test. This is a very unusual stop.
It's not gonna happen. Thank you.
Sir, please, I'm not gonna ask you again.
I am telling you, it's not gonna fucking happen. You got it?
Sir, kind.
Arrest me, motherfucker! It's
Yeah,
not
his
going to fucking
shoddy
happen.
weapon did not hold up to mine at all.
534 requests backup at the corner of La Cienega.
Yeah, that's right. Back up. Fucking throw me in jail, you cocksucker. Throw me in fucking jail. You're a fucking whore. Good luck. Good night. Have a nice life, you fucking prick.
What is this
This
crash
man-
out even about?
Understand me? Good night.
Caucasian male, about 5'5".
Also, I kind of like as well how.
The description of my
Okay,
body.
so views at the minute, yeah.
Couldn't be back up.
We've got,
sir, I'm just
according
asking
to
you if you can get out of the
Streamlabs,
car.
there's like 5 in
you
here.
could have been on your way by
But
now,
when
you've
we're
made it so
watching a
much more
PCL
difficult.
stream, that number shoots up, which tells me that there is like an actual community of people that
Hey, I'm the officer.
have been
I'm the
banned from the
officer,
fucking
remember?
chats that still want to talk about the stream.
You're usually so reverent to authority figures. You bow down
Which,
before
I mean, you
them.
could do every
I don't
stream.
think
No,
you
I don't.
I love shito. I'd love valor.
Did anybody?
Place.
Did anybody see? Hold on a second.
shit.
Okay, listen. I'll drop the
Tractor.
police officer thing.
Because back in Orange County, I used to put the cops in their place constantly. Constantly. And I used to go to jail constantly, too.
What? Wait, you went to jail constantly? This is new. What did you go to jail for?
Speeding,
I could feel like a
reckless
massive
driving,
sneeze coming on.
officers,
And I decided,
Doing over 100
The stream
some odd
probably
miles
doesn't
an
wanna
hour
hear
in my
that.
old Shelby's.
okay,
Both cars.
snort. What have we got left to do? Romeo done, Victor done,
Say that again.
White Lady and Clown Puppet done,
Speeding, reckless driving, evading
Weasel
officers.
done.
When did you evade officers?
Back
Okay.
back in the mid '80s.
How many times? I know that one time you told me about.
Yeah, that was New Year's Eve with
Going to jail constantly is a
Lenore.
brag. Absolutely.
That time.
Absolutely. He's showing you that he's ready for the environment.
I used to have fights with the cops in Palm Springs. It was a cool matter.
What?
In,
Yeah, I used to
skateboarding
fight the cops in
downtown.
Palm Springs.
But
We,
actually all knew
God, I
each
don't know
other,
if there's
too.
anything from
So we were friendly to each other, and we
Doing
were
like the
also,
puzzles.
I was also
in this
a
game.
bastard to them
'Cause-
too. After my auto accident, though,
They,
everybody and I got along, and we all were really nice with each
after
other.
the
Wait,
auto accident, we
so,
all got
so this
along.
is like the Dukes of Hazzard. Like you,
they
you were
they
bad
gave
guys,
me
and
like
sometimes
these
and other times you're buddy
ciphers
buddy.
that I sold with Vanini.
The other time, buddy was after my near-death auto accident.
That's 19. I'm talking about the mid 80s, Perry. That has nothing to do with that. You're going back in time. I'm saying mid 80s, Perry.
Shelby driving Perry. Shelby driving Perry got,
All right, listen. How many times have you been arrested? Like literally arrested. I don't mean like stopped by the cops or detained or anything like that. Like actually arrested. Like put through the system.
in a car?
No, arrested. You know what being arrested is? It means
Geppetto.
you have a mugshot taken. It means that you're fingerprinted and.
Or with emptying swimming pools and,
Perry, answer the question, please. You're being evasive. How many times have you been arrested?
I have to admit, it's
From-
good to have things in motion again.
we're gonna go from
Now
the
that we
beginning.
know the cause, we can find the. I always welcome friends.
God, I can't even count it.
This is glowing.
Well over a dozen. Well over a dozen.
So you
have
have a
three
rap.
major
You have a
charges.
rap sheet of over a dozen arrests, like arrests, not like the police had a stern word with you. Not that you were written a ticket or an appearance ticket. You were
Where's
arrested.
the gun one?
Arrested, yes.
Okay, and what were some of the things you were arrested for?
Draining swimming pools and private property.
Just gonna upgrade that.
Breaking an entry.
I don't really use Legion Arms.
Draining their pools.
So this all has to do with your trespassing when you were a punk with the skateboarding.
When I was a punk.
Okay, but that's 70s.
When I was a
What about
punk.
80s? Like what are you arrested for in the 80s?
80s, a couple times downtown. I got busted once for speeding on my bicycle. For doing 60 on my bicycle on the 35.
Who is that to speak to?
That was after having a fucking humongous argument with Brian on the phone for taking my money again.
Wait, so how far back was Brian trying to take your money?
Ever since I got a settlement from my near-death auto accident.
Brian's been trying to take the money since he was born.
Okay, listen, I have a next door neighbor who is a detective, and he could probably pull your record. Like, but I don't want to
Holy
bother
shit.
him if what you're saying is not true.
Yeah, I knew he'd been saying
I have
that
a
for
hard
years.
time believing that you have been arrested 12 times.
Apparently, I must remain in this room. Be careful.
I don't remember.
I have a next door neighbor who's a detective. I knew he'd been saying that for a while, but
all the simple small arrests from skateboarding was a lot.
Okay,
don't
like
know why
when
he
you were
mentions it
caught
so
by the
idly.
police for arson when you were a kid, they just kind of slapped you on the wrist, right?
more or less, and then put cuffs on me, put me in the back of a cop car.
Okay, I think I have one that's nearly
Over
ready.
to
Yeah.
the West Valley PD right here on Van Owen, right over here, and yeah, that was then. And then what was it? Like a few months later, I joined the DAP.
We'll just do that.
And then 6 months later, Mom moved me out to the desert.
God, I need more
That
quartz.
wasn't in DAP very long.
All right.
Be
So,
nice.
okay. I mean, I have a feeling that you're either misremembering or embellishing or something.
Phase
because
4 stuff is crazy.
I can't imagine.
More Fable slots as well means more damage for me. I think, because I'm pretty sure I've still got that amulet equipped. Yeah.
Listen, how about this, Barry? How many times were you actually in a jail cell, handcuffed and put in behind bars, even if it was for an hour or whatever?
God, I think 3 or 4.
My nose has been growing, which means I've been lying a lot, but I didn't even think I'd been lying at all. Like, I genuinely didn't think I'd lied,
I'm not sure.
except for the lie to get into Hotel Karat.
Jail in Palm Springs.
I think that was the only lie I told, but apparently I've been lying a lot without realizing. So that probably says more about me than it does
more
the game.
than I can even think of or remember. For frivolous, stupid shit. Mostly, of course.
There is still someone I need to speak to here.
Again, you're not answering the questions. How many times were you actually in, like, I don't know, behind
bars?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, a scenario that you can understand. So how many times were you behind bars in any scenario? I don't care if it was like, you know, a Mayberry jailhouse, but any jailhouse, anything. Even if it was for like go in here for.
12 years old. Listen, 12 years old was the arson stupidity.
This you can take the wavelength decoder. See what else you can read with it. You might even discover more secrets within the puppet. You can play it back as much as you like. Just use the Stargazer.
My God. 7 years in Palm Springs, in jail out there. At least.
I've been playing the new Assassin's Creed. Is it any good?
3 times.
Okay,
because I hear it's good and then I hear it's bad.
I know one of the times you were speeding away from like military police. Do I have that right?
Yeah, that was with Lenore. We're best friends.
It looks like it would be fun, but it doesn't look like a great game.
But
it looks like I would find it fun.
What was that real quick?
Wait a second. Are you on the air with this?
No, it's just you and me, Perry. Yes, of course. I told you that when you called.
Then I'm hanging up right now. Bye.
No, Perry, we're in the middle of a conversation, Perry. Don't. This is after hours. You're fine. What was the New Year's Eve thing?
You feel warmth.
Oh, this bitch. Did he hang up? I hate when he does that. Hold on, I'll get it back.
At the house of an.
Yeah, I've bought out the entire shop. As good as Valhalla. I never played Valhalla. The most recent Assassin's Creed game I played was Odyssey, and I thought Odyssey was really good. I didn't think it was Assassin's Creed. It didn't follow the normal Assassin's Creed formula, but I thought it was good. I thought it stood on its own 2 feet very well. Is there just dead air or? No, there is just dead air. He's just muted or something. I don't know. We are 41 minutes in, and I've not paid attention to a single word.
Please leave your.
There was nothing worth paying attention to.
I'm getting it back. Hold on.
I suppose the thing that's is most worth paying attention to is the amount of people in chat that are now in Discord, who are now banned. Danko's not banned, he stepped back. Illegal Deagle's banned. Soviet Goat's banned. Oblivion Remastered, yeah, I saw that.
I'll go on the goddamn computer.
I didn't play the original.
I do not like being hung.
How's Black Flag? I own it and so I haven't played it. The last time I played...
Just don't kill me.
That was not.
The last time I played Black Flag...
Hey, Perry, you've already told it for the public.
Over 10 years ago.
So,
it was one of the games I played way back.
Well, Perry, everybody know, and Perry, you're not allowed to hang up on me like a child. No, you're not, Perry. No, you're not. Okay, you're gonna stop being a baby. Okay, and then I'm gonna wrap up with this. Real quick, Just quickly tell the New Year's Eve story that you've told
Alidoro's such a
before
little
on the air,
bitch,
so it's
bro.
not nothing
I
new.
didn't see anything. There should be something left at the dock.
I took a girl.
If anyone asks,
Look,
I didn't
this
see
girl,
anything.
Lenore, was kind of a drug addict.
Alidoro.
Okay?
See for yourself.
And I was dating her. Okay.
Attack Alidoro.
Her mom and I talked about getting her some help. And I said that
Should we attack him?
You know, I used to
There
live
should
in
be
Palm
something
Springs.
left at the dock.
Bear in mind, this guy, yeah, sets up multiple
Where I used
times.
to live. I know where it's at. I could bring her to the Betty Ford clinic. So she says, great.
What a murderous egg. I know what you are. You're Geppetto's puppet, aren't you?
Staying there. So,
That limitation makes it seem like your creator didn't trust you very much. So, what will it leave
So I
quietly?
take, yeah, 8485. So I take, Palm Springs.
You feel warmth.
We
How
go over
fucking
to the
stupid of him.
Betty Ford clinic. She checks it out. I love that. We got some written information and stuff. And
Buddy really fucking thought. He really thought that this whole game. I've not been. Oh. I've not been making myself a human. Can't believe I bought it in my 30s and here I am in my 40s. I might buy it again, to be honest. I might buy it again. Because I don't actually own the game anymore. I never really owned it to begin with. I think it was my brother's or something.
The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the Fox, the Cat, and Alidoro too. I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to their headquarters, shall we?
Lenore's standing at the bar.
I think there'll be another Stargazer before this.
Start rapping with her.
Maybe there won't be.
Hey, look.
I'm playing pool. She walks
Whoever
over to me.
resembles.
She says these guys are
Seems we can use it to call a submarine.
agents that need me to go with them.
The Black Cat and the fucking Fox, though, they are gonna get it. They have stitched me up about 4 times this game so far. And I've just allowed it from him.
That she was gonna be taken care of and everything. So
It would look like I'm human enough to just kill whoever. I'm no longer a puppet. You feel warmth from killing Alidoro.
Then I stopped and I said, wait a second, no. I didn't want to.
Funnily enough, this would make me a frenzied puppet.
But it was 4 Marines. She said they're going to get in my face, they were going to murder me, and this or that, and they didn't let her go with them. So,
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not
and
make
as I
it a
started to
habit.
leave, there was a Marine station wagon
What the?
pulling up behind me.
Hey.
When I saw that happen,
It's
I just jetted out of
Sophia.
the desert, and as I'm jetting out of the desert, that station wagon's following me as well. All the way through, all the way down the 10, down the 60, down the 91, back to the 55. And when I got onto the 55, I got pulled over, what was that? I was doing like 105 on the 55 or 95 on the 55. When I got pulled over, but
Black Flag
my
is
God,
quite
I was
fun. I've
going
beat it a few
15,
times. Yeah, it's one of those games that, like, it's been so long that I need to replay
there till I got back onto the 55.
Assassin's Creed 3 as well.
When I got onto the 55 doing 95.
All right, you know, I don't know how you managed to get into the weeds of an exciting story like this, but you did. So what was the end result? They caught up to you?
They caught up to me. I pulled off.
Is there no
on
fucking
they arrested me.
Stargazer?
How did they treat you when they caught up to you? Did they pull you out of the car, or did you get out willingly?
There's
Did
gotta
they
be,
slam
'cause this
you
is a
against
new
the car and
area.
handcuff you?
I hope I haven't just
I
like
don't
soft locked myself
remember
into
how they,
well, it's not really a soft lock, but
treated me.
Okay. All right.
I don't remember. Yeah, I remember them. Let's see. I pulled over.
I hope I haven't trapped
I
myself
remember
into
them
being
pulling
here.
me. They might have pulled me out of the car and slammed me up against my car.
Because I wanted to go and
Frisked
buy out
me,
the
you know,
Nini
vigorously.
collection, but
But yeah, I think that's how it happened. And then
no, I think I see a Stargazer
I
over there.
spent the night in jail. And while I was in jail that night,
Yeah,
a
Odyssey's
bunch
really
of
good.
you know, Mexican inmates and stuff looking at me like they're like
Odyssey,
don't
I
wanna
think I
fuck
pirated
me in the
around when
ass
it came
and
out.
shit.
So
I got
pirated it.
scared to death. Scared to fucking death.
We killed fucking Romeo
One of the
a
inmates,
long time ago.
looked at me and makes a sarcastic remark, and then I sarcastically remarked back to him.
Let's practice together.
I forget what I said. Then he punched me in the jaw, knocked me on the ground, and I started crying. And then one of the deputies grabbed me out of there and pulled me into a private cell.
Put him into a private cell for Perry. Jesus. This after hours is so boring.
So, did your mom have to bail you out?
Yes.
He didn't even come to your graduation.
It's because it's one with.
How much was the bail? Do you remember?
I have no
It's
idea.
one with Perry on as well.
Bucket.
I think the good ones are the ones without Perry on.
Don't say that. It's nice you got any family at all. Let's start talking about this. Oh, she's here. Grab her.
Can I go?
Well, give me another example. That's the one
I
you've
go
told that
now?
before. But what's another example of like you been
Dim
actually
ergo
arrested?
crystal. I don't know if these are ones that I can just break. They are.
We're done. We're done.
We're done.
I don't
We're
want to
done.
talk
We're
about
done.
this
We're done.
stuff anymore. Okay? That's why we're done.
I'd like to wager that at least 60% of people commenting on this after hours specifically are banned.
I don't think he's been. I don't think he's been arrested past that one time.
People come and go every year. Yeah, because they get driven out of the fucking community.
I'm pretty good pals with my neighbor, and he's a detective, as I said, and I'm actually coaching t-ball, Teddy's t-ball team, and his son is also on the team. So we have our first practice tomorrow, actually. So maybe if I talk to him and we have a joking kind of moment together, I will bring
Talks
it
about
up,
the detective neighbor.
But it's not. I know. It seems like it's easy for like friends. You know, if you have a friend, it's just very
Might
easy
be some
for them
useful
to, like,
information
look
with
somebody up in
regards
their
to
system.
that,
And it
but
kind
aside
of is,
from-
but it also takes a lot of. It takes a lot of work, and I think it reports.
I'm talking
to,
about
like,
the T-ball coaching
the system or whatever that somebody was looking up a name. So I'd want to be sure. That's what I was trying to get. So Perry's a very unreliable narrator. So as you all know, so it's hard to I don't know. It's hard to figure that out.
This would happen.
Oh yeah, there is a stargazer. I'm gonna use it then because I feel like there's gonna be a boss. Like,
But anyway, guys, I just want to say thanks for hanging out for the entire stream as always. Really great media shares tonight.
Well, he's mentioned it for years. I thought everyone knew this. He's mentioned having a detective neighbor for years.
Again, Rap and Rain off the charts. And,
but
there's so many.
And he said it live on the air right now that he's going to use.
Kind of chuckle at the Bruce Willis.
He would use his
movie
detective
song.
neighbor.
The fact that Perry thinks that he was going to jump on stage with was it Lizzie Bourdain
to pull up Perry's fine
Rainbow,
which he's not allowed to do.
So anyway, just
in case.
Fun. Anyway, I'm glad we had that little bonus time with Perry, but
you bear with me 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I have the vid downloaded,
I really would
so
like to get to the bottom of that more. Maybe someday we will. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out, and I'm gonna say
just so that they can't delete it,
and we'll see you on Friday. Okay.
I would encourage you to download it.
How difficult would it be to convince Perry his apartment is haunted? Pretty difficult, because I don't think he buys into that stuff. Amy says, I can get you Perry's arrest record.
It's all on stream.
Don't ping me on Discord. I'm not on there, but shoot me an email to...
but I would download this one
Perry
as well.
Caravello live at
it is
gmail.com.
4:10:23 after hours.
Or get in touch with Jim on Discord.
He mentions his neighbor about...
but yeah,
I think somewhere about half an hour in, because he said to Perry that he would bring his neighbor, and then after the phone call with Perry, so about 45 minutes,
Tommy
something
requests
like that.
to do a ride along with.
He then brings it up.
Well, again, he's not a New York City detective.
Who am I giving this to?
I don't know if the ride alongs are that exciting, but some of the things he's told me are kind of piques my ear a little bit. You know, as far as like things that you wouldn't think would happen. You know, like kind of around where I live that do.
Increased weapon stagger attack.
Yeah, but he's look, not the worst thing in the world.
And a good motivity scaling handle.
Live next to a detective, and plus his whole place is like decked out in like cameras and stuff, and yeah, it's pretty. No one's gonna mess with this guy. But yeah, I'll if Amy, if you can't sort that out, I would like to go through his full arrest. This has piqued my interest now. If anybody has the power to pull up Perry's alleged arrest record, yeah, and I can provide you with, you know, information that would maybe you know, narrow it down. I'm sure alleged. But yeah, I'll if Amy, if you can't sort that out, I would like to go through his full arrest. This has piqued my interest now. If anybody has the power to pull up Perry's alleged arrest record, yeah, and I can provide you with, you know, information that would maybe you know, narrow it down. I'm sure.
I thought he just said that he had the power to do that because of his neighbor. But now he's asking fans to go and pull up Perry's arrest record.
He's not the only. I don't know. Maybe he is the only Perry Caravello. Who knows? But anyway, guys, good night. Have a great week. And we'll see you on Friday for Mailbag Friday. All right. PCL for life.
Nico, I strongly encourage you to download this one. I've just had to refresh the page and it's not refreshing. Maybe my internet's fucking tanking. Would be fucking 10 5-star if my internet just started tanking out right now. While I'm streaming, that'd be perfect. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna reset the router. Because it's a bit fucked. So the stream will probably go down, but then it will come back up like 2 minutes later. But at least it will save this, so it's worth it.